Hello lads, welcome. I've been wanting to make a tier list for quite some time, but I never really decided what exactly to make a tier list on. I was thinking just, writing all the maps, but that's been done before and I wanted to spice it up a little bit. So today, for the tier list, and I'm going to be using Treyarch Zombies maps. So today, I would be rating each map off how good they look, like atmosphere-wise. You know what I mean? So let's start it off with Knocked. I would say Knocked. Look, looks wise, um, I'll put it in C. It was the first Zombies map, so, I gotta give it a little leeway, but I think a nice C would be good, right? Alright, Verrucht. Verrucht is probably one of the creepiest Zombies maps, right? That's kind of what the atmosphere was going for. So I'm tempted to put it in like A, because it did accomplish what I was going for, right? That's why everybody remembers Verrucht. So, I'll put it in A. I think A is pretty cool. How about Shido Numa? Put it like D. I mean, Der Reese. I would have to put this at. I mean, put it in. I'll put it in B. I think B is good. I mean, it does look pretty cool. Like especially with the moon and all that. That looks pretty cool. Kino der Toten. I would have to put it in. I'll put it in A. I think it's similar to Verrock. They kind of went for a creepy vibe. It was kind of like the last of its time. A lot of maps don't really do that anymore. Had a really cool look to it. Alright, 5. I mean, you are in the Pentagon. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put an S. I would say 5 is one of the coolest maps to just visually look at. I mean, there's the War Room is really cool. I think DEF CON inclusion of that is really cool as well. A lot of history in that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Ascension. I mean, there's a big ass rocket, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna put Ascension in. I think put it in A. I mean, it's cool. Call of the Dead is like a D tier. Shangri-La, I think that's the easy S tier. Probably the best looking zombies map. You're in a forest with like ancient temples and shit. I think that's pretty cool. Moon. I mean, you are on the fucking moon, so I mean that is pretty cool. But I think the dome is really cool. Area 51's pretty cool. So I'll put it in. I'll put it in A. I'll put it in A. Transit. Town Zombies. I'll put it in C. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean the big ass like mushroom cloud behind it is a very nice touch. Die Rise. Um, I mean the rooftop's pretty cool. The rest of Die Rise is just office space, which I'm gonna put Die Rise in B. Mob of the Dead, I'm gonna put in. I mean, it is really cool to look at. I'm gonna put in S. I mean, the whole like Alcatraz prison as it's just really cool to look at. Very good. Buried, I'll put Buried in. Really cool atmosphere. I mean, you're in like an underground town. I'm gonna put that in S too. Buried's really cool to look at. Origins. Origins, is, I mean, the robots are cool. Yeah, I'll put it in A. Shadows of Evil, I mean, it's like a city, so, I mean, it's really spot on. Yeah, I'll put it in S. It's pretty cool, like what they went with it. Der Eisendrache, I mean, you're in a castle. Castles are pretty cool. I'll put it in A. Zetsubo no Shima, I'll put it in C. Garag Krovi, I guess I'll put it in B. Revelations, I'll put it in S. It's pretty fucking cool looking. If I just sat down had a root beer and just looked at this map, I would put it in S tier. Blood of the Dead. I'm gonna put this in. I think I'll put it in B. Classified. I'd probably put classified in. Put it in S. Actually, no, I'll put it in A. I'll put it in A. Voyage of Despair. I mean, you are on the Titanic, so that's pretty cool. So I'll put it in B. 9. I think 9 looks pretty cool. I'll put it in A. I mean, I like the whole gladiator look to it. I like the whole, like, the temples with the gods. Dead of the Night, solid C tier. Ancient Evil. I'd put this along with. I'll put it in A. I think it's really cool looking. Alpha Omega. I'll just put it with Duke Dad. Tag der Toten. I'll put it in B. I think it looks pretty cool. D Machine. I'll put it above. Doc. Firebase Z. Just gonna put it in D. Follow that up with Ballard de Toten too. Outbreak. I'll put in C. How about that? That would do just fine. Town. Put in D. But as for like Bus Depot and Fob, I'll put it F. Forsaken. Alright, Forsaken I'll put in B.